Let's talk about grip heads. Grip heads are an essential part of every film set, and you've probably seen something like this hundreds of times. But unfortunately, a lot of times I see them being used improperly, so we're gonna go over the basics today. So one of the key things to know about grip heads is that, first of all, this should always be on the right. This knuckle side with the handle should always be on the right side, especially if the load is facing this direction. And the reason for that is that the load will pull down, right, with gravity, and it will tighten itself. If you have the other way, it will loosen itself and eventually fall. And that's, obviously your job to make sure that doesn't happen. So if there's one takeaway, that's one of the things I'd like people to remember. This is a baby pin, okay? This is what most of your light stands look like. There's a notch cut out here, and the key function of this notch is so that when you attach your fixture, or here in this case, a grip head, you want to make sure that you're tightening the screw into that notch. And the reason for that is that even if this is pretty loose, right? This is pretty loose, you're not going to lose this. It's not going to fall. It's secure, right? Because there's that edge. One common thing I see a lot of the time is people putting a grip head onto a pole like this. And while it might lock and it might work, it's not technically the proper way to do it, and you might end up regretting your decision when it all falls and you have to call your insurance guy. Something like this arm here that is fixed on the end is the tool that you're looking for in this situation. It's not going to move anywhere, and it is still a grip head on the end of an arm. One other solution for this problem would be something called a gag. These are both gags. This one has two handles and this one has one. The fantastic thing about these in particular is that they can go on any end of that C-stand arm, or maybe a Cardellini clamp or something, and you still have rotation, and you can even attach two arms together or to create some other kind of configuration. These are an essential piece in many more complex rigs. So best practice would be to put this onto a baby pin here and then use your jaws to attach a light fixture. You can do that by adding a baby pin to your grip head. These baby pins are essential because they allow you to put a light fixture that mounts onto a baby pin into a grip head and have more control over the direction of your light. This is a 4.5-inch grip head, or a lollipop, because of the resemblance. And the purpose of it is to go into a junior stand or any junior receiver and still have a junior receiver on top. So you can put a fixture here and put this in between. Then you have a grip head specifically to mount a modifier or a flag or a gel frame or whatever you need onto the same stand. Send this video to somebody who needs to learn more about grip heads, and if I forgot something, leave a nice comment down below explaining it for the betterment of your fellow filmmakers, and that's all I have. Okay, bye. Grip head.